Good evening, ladies and gents. Welcome to a Gamestah presentation. Tonight we have a show match between Baylieve and insert name here to look at the pre-season changes and see how it all goes when two very skilled teams are going against each other. My name is Coldblood and I'll be bringing this one to you by myself tonight, but nevertheless we will jump into the champion select. Just quickly black out the summoners there. So, as we can see, the Baylieve guys who are currently number 1 on the ladder are on the left-hand side. Their captain is Peace. And on the right, formerly known as Elysium Gaming Team 2, we have insert name here. And they are still looking for sponsorship, so if you own a gaming company, or rather a distributor of goods, then you can talk to I Am Woodsy about sponsorship and get some good things going. Okay, so we can see that Fizz, Twisted Fate and J4 have been banned out by the Baylieve guys, which I'm guessing they really don't want the mid laner snowballing, which I believe is I Am Woodsy. Hopefully Maka does a little bit of a better job than he did in the last game on the Resinger. And of course Syndra, Shen and Lee Sin banned out by the insert name here, guys, so none of the awesome Lee Sin play once again. So Zed will be the first pickup for the Baylieve guys, which is a very interesting first pick actually. It's a little bit bold to pick him up early because he could be countered by a Riven, which is of course is exactly what is going to happen here. And Aatrox is going to be the next pickup, so already some very aggressive get in your face melee champions. Trundle's being hovered over by the Baylieve guys. So while we wait for them to decide what champions they want, we'll quickly go over the changes at the moment. So there's the support changes with the 3 different items that you can get. Of course the passive one, which is the Nomad's Medallion, gives you a little bit of gold every time a minion dies and you're not the one who kills it. There's an AP one that encourages harassing with auto attacks, so Zyra, Annie, Sona, that kind of thing. And a health one for people like Tarek, Nunu and Blitz, who just want to sit around waiting for an opportunity. Of course they can execute minions and heal their AD carriers as well as give them a little bit of extra gold. We can see Thresh going to be the pickup for Baylieve, so we can probably expect him to pick up an Emblem's Valor, and he will be protecting that Vayne, and we know Astro Boy plays a very mean Vayne. So we'll have to see what the insert name here guys have to answer. It looks like they may go with a very long range annoying comp to go against. Oh, well, composition I mean. Caitlyn very strong against Vayne early on, and of course they did change Vayne in the patch so that she can no longer fire an auto while she's knocking you back, which apparently, according to Saint Vicious, will actually make her quite a bit weaker in the laning phase early on in the play, because you could actually get some safe harassing in with her by disengaging quite easily. So we'll have to see how she fares against the long range of the Zyra Kate, unless of course Zyra goes in the mid lane, but I'd probably advise against that, with the Zed being there. So, a shout out to Twisties222 who loves me, I don't know what's wrong with him, and Donga Dill who's asking to commentate with me. I'm not sure who he is, so I wouldn't be able to answer that one at the moment, as the Baylieve guys are trying to settle on who they want. They may be going with Nidalee top, which would be very cool actually against, or the top hasn't been picked up for insert name here if we are correct in assuming that Aatrox is going to the jungle. Of course he could do either very easily. Friends with Baylieve. Alright, well I'll type my name in the chat here. If you can add me to Skype and give me a call, and we'll get some co-casting going on. So in the meantime we can see Olaf and Shyvana going to be the pickup. So I'm wondering if this Shyvana is going to head into the jungle, pick up the new Wriggles and just spam farm all day. Although the new Wriggles is very weak according to some people. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Although it would make more sense for Olaf to be heading into the jungle instead, as he's actually been very popular in Korea and Southeast Asia, as having very, very fast clear times, and of course he does ridiculous damage with no items because his ultimate gives him so much attack damage. And we can see, oh, looks like perhaps Riven won't be going mid, so if they went with a traditional AP mage, they could be looking at quite a bit of trouble here. Yes, that is my ad, Dongadil. And glad to see you again, Twisties. I remember you now. So it will be Ari. So it looks like we'll have a bit of Riven versus potentially Shyvana. We're not, of course, going to reveal the summoners until the players are into the loading screen. I'll just quickly move the client a little bit so that we can't see. I think Dongadil may have added me here. Let's go. Let's give him a call. So while we wait for the players to load in, I'll try and get Dongadil on the call. And we can have a look at the mastery pages these guys will be running with. Everyone's welcome to talk in the Twitch chat, obviously. We don't allow spamming. How are you, Dill?
Okay, yourself?
Good.
Lucky name.
Okay, so we'll get you to spectate this game as soon as they go into the loading screen, and we should be on track then.
Yeah.
So introduce yourself while we wait for them to do so.
Dill, name's Long Dong on LOL. Yeah, I've been friends with Baylieve pretty much the whole life.
Oh, well, fair enough. You'll definitely be going for them then. Let's try and keep the bias out. My real life name is also Dylan, so if that's your one, then we got that in common. Alright, so we can now reveal the summoners here. What would you like to be called?
Me?
Yeah. Donga?
Just call me Dill.
Dill?
Yeah, well, yeah, call me Donga.
Donga? Okay.
Donga.
Alright, Donga. So we can see that.
I'm not fit.
You're not Jaime?
Wait, I'm not 50.
Alright,
Okay,
so can you
do I spectate this on my screen or?
Yeah, yep. Just right click them and go spectate.
Okay, okay.
And you should be in the client at the same bit as me.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so we'll have a look at the masteries. We can see, of course, Olaf is going up top. Of course, I was wrong about that. Aatrox will be going into the jungle, so the very strong early ganking Aatrox against the more farm-orientated Shyvana. How do you predict that'll go for Deathify, who, of course, is a very strong jungler?
Well, Shyvana is just strong and quick, but I know. Oh, actually, no, I don't know their jungler because Baylieve, their old jungler. I know him pretty well, and yeah, he was a good jungler. But yeah, I'm not sure about this one.
Well,
But Aatrox is
Deathify,
just
we've
as good as
seen him on
Shyvana.
Elise a couple of days ago, and he was
Yeah,
incredibly strong. He was doing ridiculous things on the Spider Lady.
yeah. I've played with him a few times, and every time I play with him, he just plays well.
Okay, so we'll have to see what he decides to go with the Shyvana. He could go for a farm-orientated Wriggles build, or perhaps Elder Lizard, and obviously synergizes with Shyvana's kit very nicely with all the AoE she dishes out. We can see a lot of Armor Pen and 21-9 for the Zed, who will be played by Peace. His opponent will be I Am Woodsy on the Ari. And of course, we know that the insert name here, guys, on the right-hand side, they definitely like to focus on the mid lane and get I Am Woodsy fed. And once he gets ahead, he does a great job of keeping the lead. So, are we expecting the same kind of thing here?
Well, I know the mid laner from Bayleave like really well, and if he gets an early lead, just there's no stopping him. But
Oh, for sure, yeah.
yeah.
No, we've seen
Um,
Peace before. He
yeah,
does ridiculous things.
yeah,
Just
but
trying to remember what I saw him on. He might have been on Ari.
yeah, because he used to like playing Ari a lot,
Mm.
but then it just got into Zed and Lee, and yeah, but
Oh, jeez.
yeah,
Lee
I'm
Sin
keen to
mid
see this
by played
matchup.
by Peace. That'd be scary.
Yeah, he's the one that got me into that.
Long Dong doesn't even know them, says Rapid Skills.
Yeah, that's which one is it? That's Vayne. I know him too.
Okay, so shout out to Astro Boy, who is talking in the Twitch chat. As we're finally getting into the game here, we'll get Baylieve's pictures up. Actually, they're the wrong way around, so let me just switch those around quickly. There we go. So, Baylieve on the left, they're very proud of their picture, obviously. Finally into the skin battle here, Donga, which is a fun little thing we like to do to see who brings the best costumes along.
Okay. Mine's loading. Oh, shall see.
Yeah, mine's loading very slowly too.
Knowing Peace, he has the skin, but I don't think he'll. Oh no, he's using it.
Oh, okay, well, there you go. They want to win this one, I guess. Okay, so we can see Sunway, he is a very good Zyra player. He's used that skin twice in a row. Very creepy animation when it goes into
Oh,
the Rise of the Thorns passive. We can see a full lineup for the bottom team, insert name here, and next level Cat will be letting his team down with the base Thresh.
uh,
So we can talk about the other changes here, Donga. We touched on the supports briefly. Well, I would expect an Emblem of Valor, the health one, on Thresh, and the Spell Thief's Blade on the Zyra.
yeah, I've played a few games since season 4 update, and have you seen the new items with how when you're next to like a minion that you
Yeah.
don't kill, you get the gold?
Mm.
Oh yeah, that's just broken. Like every support should get that, like rush it or something, and then probably go for that other one that you were talking about.
Yeah, probably depends on the matchup. Face of the Mountain, which is what Emblem of Valor turns into, consumes 20% of your HP to give 10% of your max HP as a shield to the ally. Then it
Oh
explodes and
yeah,
does a whole heck of damage. And of course, next level Cat will definitely be looking to get that item and protect his Vayne even better
yeah,
than he did before. And between Shyvana, Olaf, and Zed, there is a lot of pressure on the backline for insert name here, but of course they do have the very safe Kate and Zyra, who is capable of some fantastic peeling, and Sunwa we know is great with his Stranglethorn placement. We'll have to see how Sunwa goes when he actually gets items, because he kind of runs in, gets blown up, does an awesome Stranglethorns, and wins the team his fight. So we'll have
yeah.
to see if he can do the same kind of thing here.
Well, they both got really good late game teams. Other than
Mm.
Riven falls off a bit later, I guess. But like if you look at Baylieve's team, other than Shyvana, they all are really well late game.
Yeah. Well, Twisties is saying that he believes the blue team, which is Baylieve, have a stronger team, but of course they have a lot of physical damage in there, which will make it a little bit harder for them. Of course, Shyvana does offer mixed damage, so that could be to their benefit. And Deathify is running the 921, which is a shame. I'd like to see him run the hybrid masteries in the offense tree. As we're waiting for Scumbag in Ascension to load up here. What are we thinking about the level 1 pair of these teams, Donga?
Well, I reckon, because yeah, I used to play with them, Bailey. We used
Yep.
to be their team. Knowing them, they're gonna just go for the early one. But normally it always works out for them or something. But yeah, I'm not too sure. They're mostly like mid game, really, or early mid game, and then yeah,
Okay, well, there was changes in the patch to reduce early game snowballing. You only get,
yeah, with the dragons and the
oh well, more with the
pirates and
level
stuff.
1 fights. Up until 2 minutes, the first blood isn't worth very much, and it scales up
Oh,
over till 4 minutes. And
have you
also
seen with
the
the news, like if you bring Smite, the longer you wait to kill a big like monster, it gives you more gold or something. It gives you like 40 more gold.
ah, no, I don't know
Yeah,
anything
so
about that. I think most people are
oh,
just blowing smite straight away so they can get it up as
yeah,
quickly as possible.
yeah, because they made a shorter cooldown and
Mm.
less damage. But like, if I didn't notice this until I started playing like jungle, um, they made it so there's like a passive thing where the next time you kill something big, when your smite's up, or you like, it's
That would
just
be
like
the ancient
yeah.
golem you're talking about, I think.
No, this is just anything. It's like if you bring smite, like okay, here's the jungle. I'll have to like. It's hard to explain, but like it has. You know how above people's names they have like, say if they have a aura or something, it will pop up above their name.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like there and it has numbers on it, 40 to 80,
Hmm.
and I think it does half of that with how much you kill when you kill a big monster or creep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
so I didn't remember that reading that in the patch, but yeah.
yeah, we'll have to have a look at that one. Shout out to Wolf
Yeah.
Brother Gaming, who's saying the stream's flickering. My advice to you, bud, would be in the bottom right hand corner, click the thingo and go source, and hopefully that stops the flickering for you. And shout out to Blazian, who I'm trying to remember what team he's in. I know he's in one of the teams, and he's saying that it is the Ancient Golem that you were talking about, Donga. So we will go through the teams before we get into this, and it looks like Oh, full warding coming out from the Baylieve guys, so we'll go through their teams. Representing them on the Shockblade Z will be Peace. In the top lane we have In Ascension on Olaf, making his return after he was gutted for being too toxic. We have Astro Boy on the Vayne, who is spamming his dance there. We have Next Level Cat on the Thresh, and rounding them out will be Deathify on the Shyvana. Would you like to go through the insert name here, guys? Donga, just going down the right-hand side of the screen.
Wait, what am I doing?
Read out their names on the right-hand side.
Okay. With the people typing in chat.
No, in the game.
Oh, okay. Well, we got Grinjo on Ribbon, McNugget XD on Aatrox, I'm Woodsy on Caitlyn.
Oh, hang on, I think you got them mixed up.
Yeah, I think I did too. I don't know.
That's alright, I'll do it for you. So we got Gringo on the Battle Bunny Ribbon in the top. We have Maka as the Aatrox in the jungle, who has gone with the Scrying Orb and a Doran's Blade. We have McNugget XD on the Safari. Caitlyn, his partner in crime, will be Sunwa on the very creepy Zyra skin. And rounding out the certain name here will be I Am Woodsy on the Firefox Ari, who can actually see has the Spell Thief's Edge. So really liking the GP10 there. We'll have to see how it works out for them.
Oh, that'll work out well for her.
Okay, so Blazians from Cow Tipping Dwarf, shout out to you, buddy. I knew your name from somewhere. And Biggie said his computer's not the best, so we can see instantly the red trinket being used there by Sunwa to clear the warding out. So very smart use of that there, as Next Level Cat is being denied from his souls. And the plant goes out there, Donga, as the CS is very heavily in Peace's favour in the mid lane at the moment.
Oh, and there's a pause.
Okay, so we'll have to... Woodsy is lagging, so I have to try and get that sorted. Oh, of course, with only being at 3 CS, you'd imagine something like lagging is happening on. And you're getting some shout-outs in the chat here, Donga.
I am? What?
Deathify's shouting out to you.
I can't see it. Oh, wait, on the low...
yeah, in the game.
Yeah, like mine doesn't pop up when people talk on it for some reason.
If you go bottom left, the little eye, and you can turn chat on.
Okay, thank you.
That's alright.
Okay. Just don't know. Okay.
So Twisties is saying that the pickup of the spell Thief's Edge is to get some gold on the basic attacks. The only problem is I think it's disabled if you kill a minion. So I would imagine, like, in between the waves, if he runs up an auto Z, he could probably get some gold in. It's like a Doran's ring that's cheaper. It doesn't give health, but it gives GP10. So if he's planning on playing passively, it could work out very well for him. We'll have to keep an eye on the gold. As we can see, Deathify clearing out the white is at level 3. He's already power cleared his way through 3 camps. He's working on the 4th. Whereas we can see Maka is... looks like he may be headed to the top lane. As we can see, Gringo getting a lot of damage onto In Ascension there. Very nice trade for him. And of course he does have the rejuvenation beads, so he'll be healing up in no time.
With that Ari item, it's basically, you know, the Mastery Pickpocket that they used to have?
Yep.
Yeah, is that still in here? In Season
yes,
4,
there is, it's only for ranged in the Masteries.
Ah.
So,
okay,
and it's deep in the utility tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can double it up if you want to. Looks like we will have a dive on In Ascension up at the top lane. Here's Maka. He does have the Aatrox passive available. He will respawn, and he does manage to pick up first blood for himself. He flashes
nice
for some reason. There are plenty of minions to tank the tower, but whatevs, he manages to get the first blood. That wasn't actually worth that much gold, actually, Donga. They only got a couple of hundred ahead because of that, because...
yeah, but now Ribbon's going to get ahead. And,
yeah, that's true.
He's not going to have a good time.
No, it's going to be very difficult for the Olaf. He's got himself a cloth armor, which will help. But Riven's packing 900 at the moment, so she can come back with a pickaxe if she wants to get to the Rav Hydra. And that's going to be very difficult to deal with.
Yeah, Aatrox's early game is so strong in the jungle.
Not sure why Maka decided to flash, though. That was an interesting decision.
Yeah. But, it's better to be safe than sorry, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. So at the bottom lane, we can see a lot of damage going down onto Astro Boy. Nice exhaust comes out from Next Level Cat to stop Mick Nugget XD in his tracks. And we can actually see that the Nomad's Medallion was picked up by Cat, so I think he's assuming that Astro Boy will farm very nicely here as he pops his Trinket Ward in the brush there. So
It's
cooldowns.
gonna be tough for Vayne early, but
Oh, for
yeah,
sure, yeah. She definitely
yeah,
outscales Kate, but it's a matter of getting to that point.
yeah. Because some games, it's like a lot of the teams have the better late game, but it's just a matter of fact that you can't get to it.
Hmm.
Oh, go to that top lane here, good. Oh, Ascension just missing the axe.
Oh, I wonder if that would have got it for him. The pots are being guzzled by Gringo here. Have a look at the CS in the mid lane. I am Woodsy still having a little bit of trouble because of his earlier lag. Looks like he's doing alright now. Deathify down here. He already has the Madrid, so he will be going for the farm-tastic Wriggles. Land in here as Sunwa going to pop the trinket and clear out the ward there. We'll have a look at the summoners that were exchanged at the bottom lane. So the insert name here, guys, are upper flash on the AD carry, but a lot of damage going on to Big Nugget XD from the tower there, as Ari hits 6 in the mid lane. Zed's actually only at 5 at the moment. I'm wondering why Ari actually leveled first. Oh, it's because she's killing the minions faster. So this is a little bit of a window for Iron Woodsy to potentially go in. Peace is being very smart there. He picks up the death mark. So now the tables have turned and it's going to be up to Iron Woodsy to try and survive this one. He does have Maka coming in with no passive. Do you think anything's about to happen here, Donga?
Oh, I thought it was for a second because both the junglers were near mid.
Oh, up at the top lane we can see the ultimate goes out from Riven, the Sword of the Exile,
Oh,
and the Wind Slash going to pick up the last hit there. So unfortunately for Inascension, he's having a bit of trouble. He is doing very well on the CS considering his position, but he will definitely be struggling now with...
once Riven gets ahead of you, there's nothing you can do.
Nah, for sure. Even when she's behind you, man, she pops the ultimate and suddenly she's
Yeah.
Vayne. Maka's going to have to be careful in the mid lane here. Peace has all of his cooldowns up. He, except for his shadow, obviously. Looks... I thought Peace was going to go in there, but he decides not to. So, we'll have a look at the gold. It is 300 in certain names here's favor. You would imagine it'd be more. I guess the difference is Peace in the mid lane. And, oh, actually, Deathify has a lot of CS on the Shyvana. He's wrecking the jungle at the moment.
Yeah, because Shyvana's jungle clear is just so quick.
I think
Aatrox
there was
is as
something...
well, but yeah.
There was something on the PBE about Mundo, Udyr, and Shyvana are the only ones fast enough to clear all 4 without the camps just sitting there. Every other jungler was too slow.
No one plays Mundo anymore though. I don't know why. Like,
I think Bork and the nerfs they did to him kind of made it really difficult for him, particularly Blade of the Realm.
I used to love playing him. I played him all the time, and once he gets level 6, he's just unstoppable.
Yeah. But he gets smashed in the jungle. Any smart person will just counter jungle him then. And then, even if he gets ahead, you just get Bork, and there's not much he can do about it.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, so we can see the CS down on the bottom lane. Astro Boy doing a fantastic job here, but McNugget XD and Sunwa are pushing onto the turret. They've got about, I'd say a quarter of its health down at the moment. The CS in the top lane, still not the worst for Inascension. He's doing a very good job at keeping up here, as Deathify could potentially make up for the lack of farm that Inascension's getting. He could just tank up and try and get as much farm as he can do. Because of Ragnarok, he's going to be a threat in the fights. He's going to be unCCable, and he's going to be doing damage. So that's going to work out quite well for them, as the Grasping Roots lands onto next level Cat. The ultimate's down at the bottom lane, available for McNugget XD. No one else at the moment.
I'm interested to see what happens at mid here, because looks like they're about to fight.
Okay, so we'll see if Donga is right here. What is that Q called from Ari? The Orb of Deception. I was going to say Orb of Ascension. So, the clearing from Ari going out here. They did change her passive. So, yeah.
Yeah, and they also changed her E as well a while ago.
Yeah, it turns it into a mini
that's
DFG.
really well now, yeah.
Oh man, I was playing just before and I was a Mordekaiser against an Ari. And, I was doing really well until she hit about level 9. And then as soon as she lands a charm, you're gone. There's nothing you can do. Which I guess is the same as she was before.
So everyone in this game. Oh, I'm going up a pause.
Okay, so Woodsy has it DC'd. So, well, Woodsy's doing a very good job at farming considering he is that behind. As you're getting another shout out from Inascension here. Why are you Oh.
I'm blaming you.
Maybe he thinks you're me. We both have suave, deep voices. Okay, Sunway has a shout out to Bryce, also known as Groovy Goog. Goog or Googe. Not sure which one that is. So I'm a little worried for the insert name here, guys, because they've got the lead at the moment, but their team is decidedly squishy. Like, Maka could potentially go tanky and be a kind of a pseudo-initiator, but at the moment he's going...
Baylieve's late game is a lot better.
Yep. Oh, as we can see, a lot of damage going on, and immediately the Zyra with her 14 AP obliterates the Thresh. He wasn't even able to put down the box in time.
That's unlucky. That's what you'd expect from a Vayne. Not Vayne. Zyra, Caitlyn,
Yeah.
early.
As soon as you get hit by a Roots, you might as well be going against an Ahri.
There's so much poke, and just Zyra early game is too strong.
Even stronger with these changes, I'd say. Looks like Relic Shield, so he decided to switch out for the Relic Shield. Try and get a little bit of health. Yeah, I think you might be right, Dill. Looks like they're going to go for the same tactic again, because if it works, why change it? So in Ascension, will he be ready for this one? He does have the Ragnarok this time, so he won't be stunned or knocked up. Looks like he's actually going to decide to back out here while the minion wave is in the mid. As Maka, is he going to catch vision of him? No, that was very smart from in Ascension there to back out. Maybe he guessed that Aatrox's passive would be up and said, "Nope, screw this, I'm out of here." So
Aatrox now taking Riven's farm.
Oh jeez. Well, I guess she's ahead, but that's not helpful.
Oh, we got action at bot.
Or as Shyvana's going to be going in here, the flash forward by the Deathify. McNugget XD tries to use the barrier, but a last swipe from Deathify will pick up the kill there. Maka falling lower and lower from in Ascension, but the Riven Gringo is going to come in level 9 to the level 7 Olaf. There's not a lot he can do unless they back off like they currently are. As I really like that change to Olaf they did, Donga, where if you last hit with Reckless Swing, it gives you the health back.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I used to play like really back in the day. Like when I first started playing, like probably season 2.
Before he started getting overpowered and then nerfed, nothing changed.
I'm interested to see.
Oh, the engage is going on up at the top lane as Gringo is going to get ignited. Ragnarok gets popped by an Ascension. A lot of damage going out. Blade of the Exile gets popped. Gringo is going to flash into the bush to buy himself some time for the cooldowns. Ignite goes off. Wind Slash goes off. And
very well played.
Gringo barely walks away with his life there. That was very close from in Ascension. Maybe he should have waited for another level or so to try and get the level 5.
He used his ult too early because, like, by the time he stunned her, like Riven stunned Ola, his ult was off, so he just got stunned and then and she had the bush advantage as well. Yeah, he popped it maybe a little too early, but it was very close regardless. So it's interesting here, Donga, that despite it being 1-4, the Baylieve guys are ahead in the gold, if only barely. And just as I say that, of course, it switches again. Because you can tell from look at the CS from the mid laner, the AD carry, even though the other AD carry, like what's the other team's name again?
Insert name here, because they're currently looking for sponsorship.
Well, yeah, they're AD carries in the CS, but
I think Deathify is making a lot of a difference, honestly. Oh, as Deathify is going to do the Dragon's Descent in, but he's too late to try and steal the Dragon. Maka falling lower and lower. He's not going to get his passive prop. As Astro Boy is in here, Deathmark goes off onto McNugget. He's going to fall very quickly. As Peace going to try and pick up Sunway. He does get that double kill for the Zed, as Astro Boy going to manage to dodge the trap. Dodge the Thorns of the passive, even though...
We got Ola going at top. Yeah, so now see, he's just going to cheese him and just snowball too hard now, as that is.
Oh, Maka is going to... Oh no, he may get out. Nice. Nice shadow from Peace. Flashes forward, and the Razor Shuriken gonna pick that up. Very close from Maka. He almost got out there, but Peace just too damn good at Zed, man.
Woodsy might want to try hurry up and get his hourglass.
That may help.
He's not going to be able to last long if he doesn't.
Oh, it looks like he may be going for DFG or Morello Nomicon first. He's only got 400 in the bank at the moment, so he's not going to be getting anything too quickly. He did invest in the Frost Fang, which I guess will pay off later for him. The first piece of it... Oh no, sorry, that's 2-to-1 towers, because I'm a silly Billy and didn't notice the bot tower going down. So the gold is now in insert names here favour, but I think we agree, Donga, that they need to capitalize on this mid game, because come late game,
they're not
Bayleave.
going to be able to do anything
Yeah.
unless they catch someone, which will be rare.
Well, they do have a decent team for catching out, honestly.
Yeah, but like the other team has fresh. They have so much disengage and just
Yeah.
hard engage as well. So
Yeah, that's very true, actually. Like, the only person you'd want to grab is Vayne or Zed, and both of them are so slippery.
yeah.
Yeah.
And even if they do catch Zed, he'll just quickly shadow out or something. But with Vayne, that's the only thing I don't like about Vayne. It was like that she doesn't really have a big escape like Ezreal or Tristana or anything.
Oh, will Macca end up landing the knock-up? Nice charm from I Am Woodsy, and McNugget secures that with the Piltover Peacemaker. Meanwhile, up at the top lane.
Yeah, top. That was basically jungler, top jungler bot.
Yeah, so both junglers making their impact known, killing the top and the bot.
Next
Insert
level
name
cat,
here.
getting away.
Pop goes the Zyra. The Ignite goes off, gets Peace to about 60% of his health. And I was going to say the gold is 600 in certain names here. Favor only at 400 at the moment. So this game looking very close at the moment. Targon's Embrace has been picked up by the Zyra. Whereas Thresh has opted for the Sightstone over the Shirelia's Reverie here. As the bottom tower may indeed fall here. It does indeed.
You see that come down?
Yeah, interrupted the knockoff. Oh, okay. Both junglers doing the same thing again.
Yeah, one top, one bottom, both getting turrets and kills.
Okay, fair enough. Looks like Rav Hydra are going to be the pickup for Macca, as well as for Gringo on the Riven, who is starting to slip a little bit now. I mean, he did a great job early on with a couple of kills, but In Ascension is doing a fantastic job in keeping up in the farm despite like spending half the game dead.
Like, look how much armor he's got. He's just going straight for that. He doesn't want any business person in.
Actually, I think Blazion from the Cow-Tipping Dwarves makes a fantastic point here. That what Macca did was waste a lot of Baylieve's time in the jungle when he was moving around here. And it stopped them capitalizing on winning the fight. Whether that be like, I'm sure Macca would prefer to die than have, 1, 2, 3 towers taken, a dragon or whatever. So, thank you, Blazion, for pointing that out, because that is a great point. As we can see, there is a boots on the Zyra. The junglers, let's have a look at their gold here, Donga. So there's 4,800 on the Aatrox, 6,000 on Shyvana. The only person beating her in money is the Zed, and she's neck and neck with the Riven. So obviously the Wriggle changes, they must be doing something, although being 2-1-2 would definitely help as well. We could see an engage up here at the top lane. Gringo could go in with his level 2 Blade of the Exile. Will he decide to go in? He does indeed. He hasn't popped his ultimate just yet. Ragnarok gets popped by In Ascension.
There goes the
Gringo going to wait for his cooldowns to come back up. No, In Ascension going to be forced back there as Deathify is close by. The pings go out from Insert Name here. They know that Shyvana is close by, but it looks like Gringo also has backup in the form of Macca. So
that's very smart of him. Like, he doesn't use his ult or anything, and then he baits out In Ascension's ult, so he knows he can kill him.
Yeah, I think Olaf still gets the defensive benefits while he's... sorry, at the Peace is going to get a pick on the Zyra as Peace going to use the Deathmark Shadow to get the heck out of there. And of course, that was what the change in Zed made it easier for him to do, is disengage after a kill. Makes it a little...
After they added that update, I don't think there's a range distance on it. Like, you can do it as far away as you can.
Oh, they increased the range distance by a lot, but it's not infinite.
I realized when I played, because I tried to, outplay one, and then he just went straight to his ult, and it was so far away. I was like, what? How'd you do that? Yeah, he's like, you ult, dude. I was like, oh. Yeah.
Okay, so Insert Name here. I think they know that the other team is a time bomb. They're actually down 200 gold at the moment. They're going to try and get a push going in the mid lane, but they're not going to be able to have any of that going on. So Sunwa getting picked off a little bit. He almost has his face of the mountain, which will definitely help him in the durability. But Peace has been hunting him down. Gringo up at the top lane. I think you were looking at that as well, Donga.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of true damage going out, but the Blade of the Exile is going to come out now. Ghost from In Ascension. Very nice use of the cooldowns there. Although Blade of the Exile is a lower cooldown, he's actually going to go back in. He's trying to bait out the Blade, the Wind Fury. And it doesn't do very much damage at all when you've got 3 bajillion armor. Probably going to work out like that. Astro Boy gonna take an ace in the hole to the face. The pink ward gonna get taken out there.
To a top. To a top.
Oh,
Wait, he overstayed. Should have been.
oh.
Oh.
Okay, so that's going to immediately spell Bayleave to go in for this dragon in a 4v3 at the moment. They will pick up the dragon very quickly, and the Condemn is going to go off onto Maka. Nice death sentence there from next level Cat. Sunwa will fall, and the passive of Maka will be popped. The passive from Zyra going to hit Astro Boy in the face, but he does not care.
Anything that far because Peace just jumped onto her, nearly one hitter, so she had to get straight out there.
That was fantastic reactions from Bayleave. 2 members top, they immediately go Dragon and they pick up 2 kills to boot. They may lose a top tower, but they're definitely going to get this mid tower, which is overall a more important objective. They may even get the next one. This poor Caitlyn can't do much of anything right now. As Bayleave is starting to push forward, they will get that second tier mid tower as Face of the Mountain and Deathfire Grass will be finished up by insert name here, as well as a Ravenous Hydra. So that's a bit of a power spike for them picking those items up, but Bayleave are starting to run away with the game. 2.4k in their lead.
It's weird that Bayleave all have the same trinkets. Like, you'd think you'd want to mix them up a bit and stuff.
Maybe they're not too focused on clairvoyancing or clearing at the moment. They want to try and get Vision to stop Maka and Gringo running around making plays. Or maybe they're just sheep and got the first one on the shop.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just trying to wonder, if they had a team fight, who would win? Because it'll depend on how they play it, because their teams both right now are just as strong as each other.
Yeah, there's a lot of AoE potential from insert name here, so if they got the fight that they wanted, looks like Dragon's Ascent going to go off by Deathify, a lot of damage goes off, he instantly gets rooted up, and he's going to successfully defend the tower for at least a few seconds, but he does blow the Spirit Rush, the Stranglethorns, and nothing else, but it was a good attempt at trying to defend that. What is Deathify going in the items? He has the Triforce and he's working on Aranduins. So, what do you think about that play, Donga?
Oh, well, that's something I would do. Because, when, I, like, see people at my turret or something, I just instantly try and stop it. But, yeah, if maybe he had, like, a few teammates there, they could have stopped it, but yeah.
It was close, man. When he jumped in and did the Dragon's Bite, he did a lot of damage.
Yeah, it did about half of damage, half Caitlyn's health.
Yeah, but then nice reaction from Sunway to lock him up there. The Face of the Mountain has been completed, so Caitlyn will be receiving a shield from the Zyra, which will be at 10% of her max health, which at the moment is 170, so not a bad little shield for level 11s. As Gringo is going to be working on his last whisper.
Oh, here we go, on Caitlyn. Oh, I was there.
Oh, barrier definitely. Oh, well, actually, I think he would have been alright there. Ace in the hole going to do some damage on the piece. I'm glad you caught that one, Donger. I would have missed it.
Yeah,
I've only been casting for a year and a half.
This is the first time I've ever, pretty much. Like, they always want me to watch them and stuff, and I'm always like, nah.
You should charge him.
He's in trouble here. He just.
Oh, if that charm had landed, they would have been looking good. Iron Woodsy, can he pick this one up? The last Orb of Deception, will it land? It does indeed. Shutdown goes off. That was very much needed, but Bayleave once again going to capitalize on it by annihilating this Baron between the percentage damage of the Vayne and the attack speed and damage of Wriggles, and it looks like the insert name here guys are going to walk into something they definitely did not want to see. Maka could potentially get out. Gringo's going to try and AoE down the Vayne, but he gets popped there, and in Ascension
really wanted that kill.
Yeah, in Ascension, man, from the start of the game, he definitely wanted that one. Iron Woodsy going to flash out, but Deathify immediately jumps on top of him, getting the Triforce props to catch up. Will Ignite take down Deathify. It does indeed. Sunway going to pick up that kill, but it will not be enough. Astro Boy going to pick up that one with the Bork active. The shot goes out from Zyra, connects with nothing. And McNugget XD being pretty brave here. He cops a Olaf true damage to the face, going to throw the ace in the hole out. Astro Boy going to roll in the way. I don't think the 3 bajillion armor Olaf was in much danger there, but Astro Boy, being a good guy, Greg. Mad life, I'm just bad.
Bailey's been smart because, like, say if someone, because said he went to go kill Caitlyn, and then they all like, gangbanged on him, and then there's the Baron. It's simple.
Yeah, they're taking their opportunities very well. Because Peace and In Ascension are being solo queue heroes at the moment. But maybe it's all planned. Maybe they're saying, okay guys, go one side of the map, I'll go the other. And we'll take an objective no matter what the enemy team does. Which, I mean, the mobility of the insert name here, guys, isn't really that bad. But they don't have enough power to 1v1 Peace at the moment. Or in Ascension, I mean, he's getting to the point where once he picks up the Bork, you're not going to be able to...
Rando in, no one's going to be able to stop him.
No. Peace is thinking about going in here. I am Woodsy.
Yeah, that new jungle camp, every time I try to kill it, it nearly kills me. It's it's pretty strong, I'll tell you that.
I think it has the health and almost the damage of the buffs.
Yeah, I underestimated it because I remember I was playing Lee Sin or something and I had like 2 bars of health. Thinking, oh, this looks easy. And I went to do it. It nearly killed me. I was like, what?
Didn't see that one coming. So, Astro Boy up here at the top lane. He is going to be going in here. A lot of damage goes down. Deathify. Will he be going in? Gringo's going to jump on top. And nice blade of the Exile pop there. He's going to flash away. Charmed going to miss from I Am Woodsy. Piece is still down at the bottom lane. Ragnarok going to be popped by In Ascension. Now DFG and Spirit Rush goes off. But he has so much health. I Am Woodsy going to try and get out of there. Does Spirit Rush the wall as In Ascension going to be charmed up there. Does end up getting taken down. Meanwhile, what is Peace doing? He doesn't manage to pick up Maka, and he shadows out of there. So very nice pickup for the insert name here, guys. They took out Astro Boy, which is key, and they also managed to get an Ascension. I'm wondering if they can capitalize on this one, Donga.
I think they're going to try, but I don't think they'll be able to because... Oh, actually, yeah, because Peace is... Oh, yeah, what?
Oh, yeah, so he is. So it looks like the Ari is going to try and deal with him. Doesn't have Spirit Rush up for a long time yet, as the tower in the mid is going to fall. But in exchange for the bot tower, so Peace making the best of a bad situation by taking what he can. And of course, Bayleave still 2k up. But when half their team dies, gold doesn't mean too much.
Yeah, because if he tried to defend any one of them turrets, they would have just dived him. So
yeah, no, that's definitely fair enough.
It's weird with the new pink wards how you can see them. Like,
yeah.
The whole time. Oh, Aatrox and Vayne going at it.
Oh, and Mac is like, what did I do to you?
What are you up to, bro?
Yeah. I think Mac is really asking for it here. Astro Boy is not to be trifled with, I think. It's interesting that he decided to go Infinity Edge second. We normally see the Phantom Dancer second.
Yeah, with Vayne, they mostly just go Bork, Shiv, Last Whisper.
Yeah.
But, because he always plays AD carry and he's really good at it. And you've been telling me that he's been going to Edge lately and stuff.
Actually, Infinity Edge is better against squishies because of the crit. Looks like next level Cat, nice dodge on the charm there. Will get him out for now as the sweeper is going to clear out the ward there. Dragon will fall. Is best level Cat going to be left alone here? He will. But a...
Don't you hate when you're the only one without an escape?
Yeah, it's like, oh... And he can't even whinge that he's an old champion because he's Season 3. Okay, so In Ascension going to be doing the pushing there. That was a very nice trade for Bayleave.
Oh, here we go. Zed onto Maka.
Oh, the ultimate going to go off from Maka. The pop will knock him into the passive. He comes up very weak. Going to try and get away. But flash from Peace. That's the thing about Aatrox that people don't realize. They say, oh man, his passive's so overpowered. But when he comes back up, he's got no blood in his well, which means he's got no attack speed. He's really weak.
And also, he sometimes doesn't even heal that much. And they really reduce the attack speed with the blood well passive thing.
Yeah. It's, I think you can actually cancel it a little bit early if you wanted. Like, the Thingo is 2.5 seconds and you can move at 2 seconds, so you can get a little bit more healing or you can get up as quick as possible.
Yeah, that's cool.
Depends if you're panicking or not, I guess. So Sunwide doing a nice job here of pushing. Looks like he is going to try and go for the Merlot Nomalomicon.
And Ascension has walk. This will be interesting.
Yep. So, yeah, there's no getting away from him at the moment. How much armor is he sitting on? Bork is actually a really good item with Olaf because his... I mean, when he's got Ragnarok popped...
Yeah. You just gotta have Ghost and his ult with him, and you're unstoppable.
Yeah, no, there's nothing they can do at all. I mean, Zyra's CC is completely invalidated there, and all the AoE CC they've got with the knock-up and the stun, he's just going to completely ignore it and jump on top of Caitlyn.
They might be lucky though, because since he's so behind, he isn't so tanky. So, oh, that was a nice shoot close head, but nah.
Oh,
2-on-1.
I completely missed one. I'm just going to jump back 15 seconds here, Donga, if you want to press backspace. Meet up with me. So, Peace going to be jumped here. Donga managed to catch this, and I did not. Oh, nice flash forward from Maka. Forces Peace into the ultimate, and I believe he got charmed right in the face there. That will shut down the bottom lane pushing for sure. Only one piece of infrastructure remains outside the base for insert name here, but they're only about 2.4k down at the moment, which at 30 minutes is not too much at all. McNugget picks up his last whisper. That's going to be a very key item for taking down the Olaf.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, I was about to say, but in Ascension, because he's just building so much armor.
Yeah.
Have you skipped back to live yet?
Oh no, I stay on the thing, but I'll jump to live with you. So, looks like the...
No, I stayed on live, nothing happened.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I'm on live with you. Looks like Baron is going to cop a pilled over Peacemaker. Next level Cat, very dedicated support. They're going to make sure the ward goes down. And of course, another one immediately placed there. So...
Would have been work. He said it in our chat.
No, we didn't see anything. Just wondering who the support normally is for Baylieve, because I've cast him a few times.
It's Sasuke Uchiha, I think.
Oh, Frozen King. Oh, and there you go. In the Twitch chat, he's saying hello. So, welcome, Frozen King. I think you've got some competition here, buddy. Next level Cat. He's dedicated, taking that down. The Spirit Rush over the wall from I Am Woodsy. Will he get condemned across? No, he will not.
Lucky you saved that last one, otherwise he wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
so...
got his Hourglass now, so if Peace ults him, yeah.
Well, they managed to pop the ultimate of Vayne. Gringo going to be engaged on here by Zed. A lot of juking going back and forth from Peace. He dodges everything.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. Oh, Ari is there. He doesn't have the ultimate available, spamming the Zed laugh, which everyone hates to hear, and forcing two people to deal with him. Baron will be stopped up here. Caitlyn, of course, can attack over the wall. Macker is going to be death sentenced by next level Cat. Going to try and distract the enemy team, but he is not tanky enough yet. Will the Baron go down? It gets taken by Sunwa.
Oh, by Zara.
That was very well done. The ultimate going to go off from the Aatrox, and his passive comes up just in time to resurrect him. As Innocent, going to try and ghost out. McNuggets is going to try and net towards him. Will he get the last hit? No, he will not. That was brilliant by the Zyra.
If you can see right now too, they're on the same gold exactly. Oh, they're not anymore.
That's what you get, the caster's kiss of death.
Yeah, that was interesting. How'd she get that? Was that with an E?
I believe that was the Stranglethorns. Which doesn't do the most damage, so...
Well, have you seen, how cool is the new Smite animation?
Oh, it's awesome. I
love it.
Yeah. It's just like... It even makes the same kind of sound as Darius. Oh, as we can see, Macca's going to get jumped on after being a bit cheeky and stealing the blue. He may get away with the Dark Flight. Nice death sentence.
No, next level Cat.
Frozen King, I think you got something to be worried about here, but as Macca's going to try and get out, Shirelius gets popped. Well, not Shirelius, what is it called now? Talisman of Ascent. Stuff it, Shirelius. As Banner of Command going to be picked up by Sunwa, increasing the damage of her plants, and I think 20% CDR. Yeah, that's a very nice item actually, and it's very cheap as well. Spirit Visage going to be picked up by Macca here. So with a Baroned up insert name here, but only 4 members. This will be very interesting here, as next level Cat going to take an ace in the hole to the back of his head. In Ascension going to disconnect, and that will immediately spell the pause there.
It's actually interesting now, like how strong Shyvana is late game, because I remember like she used to fall off really bad. But
yeah, she needs a few items, and before it was really hard for her to get there.
I was playing Nasus just like a few hours ago.
Yep.
I was full build and I was like really tanky, 800 stacks or something, and 1v1 me. I was like, what? How's that happen?
Oh yeah, with a few items she gets very strong. This Shyvana
is random and Sunfire. She's that.
Yeah, I thought the Bork was on it. If she had Bork, she'd be able to 1v1 anyone on that team, except maybe Riven, because... actually, she's got a lot of armor. It'd be interesting to see.
She's got QSS. Oh, wait,
No, she got a Spectre's Gal.
Does QSS work for Zed's ult?
Yes, it does actually.
Oh. So it's I think it's cleanse that doesn't work.
Yeah,
Or does
cleanse
that?
doesn't do anything to it.
Ah, okay, I thought so.
Okay,
They
so
always confuse me because they're exact same thing, but yet one of them doesn't
yeah,
work.
I think the difference is one you can have for free, and the other one you have to invest money in. So
Oh
against
yeah.
against an AD team, Riven's forced to buy magic resist. And I think
Oh
that's
yeah.
very smart. It's very smart by Gringo to pick it up, but in the end, I think it's a
It's
win.
also got a downside to it. Like that's what I've been saying sometimes. Like they need to make what a QSS with armor or something, but then that would probably be a bit too broken.
Well, they're making a they're making. Oh, if you can add Frozen King to the call, he's welcome to join us.
Let's just. I think I haven't added.
Yep. Well, hopefully in Ascension gets back in as quickly as possible. They're making a change to cleanse where if you actually get rid of a debuff, it does a knockback around you.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know if they've actually put that in yet. I don't think so.
Well, last year, Scroob can invite me. First piece. Well, QSS just says it's either. Okay, well, someone says Blazion CTD says cleanse is very
Oh,
specific.
Blazion's very good. I'd listen to him. Yeah, QSS does say it removes all debuffs.
Frozen King said Scroob can invite me. But
Scrib is the guy I normally cast with.
well, he's not here.
Okay. If Frozen King can give us his name on Skype, we'll add him in, because why not?
Looks like the game's still paused as well.
Yeah, just waiting for an Ascension to get back in. Oh, the players aren't talking.
Look at Zara's farm. She's been farming. That's going to put her ahead a bit of Crash.
Yeah, and of course she does scale with AP.
Oh, she didn't get the yellow item, the one that Fresh has.
No, she decided to go. She started off with the pick item.
Yeah.
And then she changed. I think about 8 minutes in. I guess she really wants to try and keep Caitlyn alive, and I mean with the pressure of the blue team, it's no surprise that she wants to do that.
Yeah. You can just see how good that the Mikhail. Wait, what is it
Mikhail's
called?
Crucible.
Oh, the one next to it. I can't see because there's a pause thing on my screen. The one right next to it, like
the Sightstone. No, Talisman of Ascension.
Yeah, that one. Like, look how much he's got 600 gold from it just for standing next to minions.
Yeah, he's been standing next to Astro Boy a lot, and Astro Boy's been doing a good job of farming.
Yeah.
All the players in this game actually doing very high on the CS, approaching 200. And Sunwhite.
Even Woodsy, considering he was lagging.
And Sunwhite is tripling next level Cat's farm at the moment. We'll have to get.
I do have him added.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay, ladies and gents, we're waiting for the game to resume. We're trying to find out what's going on here.
I think it was in Ascension.
Okay, how are you, Sasuke?
Yeah, going good, mate.
Good.
They replaced you.
Yeah, man. Cheers for the ad.
That's alright.
Cool.
I just got to get on to the same time as you guys.
We're paused at 33:17 at the moment.
33:17, yeah.
So I'm taking it that you went online, so they got.
Yeah, I was at work, so
Oh.
yeah, just working away, earning some money. All these guys are playing video games.
Video games is our money, dude.
You wish, buddy. This is a pretty interesting game, actually. There's only 300 gold separating the teams.
Yeah,
Yeah, buddy,
16-16.
Our team normally does like to look towards getting some early gold around, like forcing objectives. But with this new patch, the amount of like pushing, like getting towers and stuff, yeah, it's been reduced.
I like it like that because if someone gets a turret and like. It just makes it so unfair for the other lanes because they get so ahead. And it's just like, oh.
Yeah, they get a bunch of experience in gold, and it kind of invalidates skill.
It's like, oh, what about me? Where's my turret?
Okay, so we're waiting for Inascension to get back. Maybe you got to jump in for him. Oh no. Oh,
Evan DC.
Yeah, bloody hell, Evan.
Macca being me.
I was just reading the Facebook chat. They're all like, Evan DC question mark? And I'm like, alright. He has the worst computer in existence.
Macca, what is your problem? Serious. I have no friends in real life.
so how much of the game have you seen, Frozen King? Because Peace has been doing a lot of split pushing, and it's been very difficult for the purple team to deal with him. I think the game may be looking a lot dire for insert name here, had they not managed to steal a Baron with the Stranglethorns.
Yeah, definitely. I saw the steal from the with the Stranglethorns. That was very nicely done. The Thresh went a bit ham.
I think when
Especially
you
not
arrived, Peace started not doing as well. Like he was doing so well, and then as soon as you start watching, he just dies.
That's hilarious. Nah, I saw the Thresh just go ham, and that sort of left the people who was left in the den like pretty vulnerable because he just went ham and nobody else on the team, everyone else was focused on the Baron. So when he went ham, he blew all of his cooldowns, and they had no peel after the Zara stole it. And everyone just on insert name here just charged at Baylieve, and there was nothing they could do about it with no Thresh.
It would have been a decent play if he'd done it maybe 2 seconds later, but his distraction was kind of short-lived.
Yeah, he just blew up way too quickly. Yeah, what are all these new items that he's got? We got to have a little rundown.
Okay, so we're having a talk about next level Cat's partners, which is a strange chat to have. We're waiting for an Ascension to come back.
Confused me. Like when I was going to watch this, because normally Gringo plays with us, so I thought he was going to be on Baylieve's team, but he's on the other team. I was like, oh.
Oh yeah, because I think insert name here trialing out Gringo for their top lane.
Oh, well, he's always told me his ribbon's good, but I've never seen it. But
He did very well early on.
Yeah.
Against Evans Olaf, yeah, it seems to be pretty shut down 1-5 and behind in a lot of CS.
Let's be honest though, every time Evan plays, he does bad early, but then he makes up for it late game.
Evan just does bad top lane in general. Like whatever he plays, we have to end up carrying his ass.
He makes up for it though later.
He's definitely been a presence in the fights.
Yeah, he's been.
It's not even
the one
that,
kill he had was he hunted down Macca, and like Macca was running for his life, and Macca was the one who got him killed for first blood.
But look, Evan does shit. He does horrible during the laning phase, and then he DCs during mid game and end game
when it started to contribute.
Exactly. Look,
he just actually reconnected just then.
Yeah.
So hopefully we will be resuming here at any point. Feel free to interrupt me, guys, if you notice action while I'm rambling on. So what do you think about the support changes, Frozen King?
Look, there's a lot of new stuff we're gonna have to try around and start testing out new builds, new items, new masteries.
Yeah, Sunway actually started off with the Cage's lucky pick, and they picked up an early kill, which was very well done, and then when he went back, he swapped it out for the health one. And as you can see now, he's completed it.
Oh, it's unpaused, finally.
Okay, there we go, as the AD carry is going to push out the lane. Macca said he's not ready, but we don't care if Macca's ready or not. As Peace continuing to push the bottom lane, he has a Guardian's Angel now, so he will get another round of his spells off at the very least. Looks like he's heading to the Dragon or potentially to the fights. No, he's actually going to take the safe way around to his team as Inascension just AFK farming up at the top. How much
Peace
money?
is actually the only level 18 as well, so that would be a good advantage for him.
Oh, I wouldn't surprise me from all the pushing he was doing. It looks like the first dragon that the purple team picks up will eventually go to them, and that was without their smite as well.
Oh.
And guess what?
And Evan has DC'd yet again.
No, I don't think it was Evan this time. Now it's Gringo.
Oh, Gringo, excellent. This has turned out to be a wonderful match.
Oh, it was
have a
awesome
quick
until this started happening.
It's when I joined.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick look at those Zara plants. I reckon they look pretty brutal.
Oh man, I'm
You can't
stuck
really
at
see
the
it, but
ramp.
they're black and white.
I can't see anything.
The gravestones.
Yeah, they look mad. Like, look at those things.
Freaks me
There's
out when I
nothing.
see the when she comes up from the passive. It's like she's
Oh yes,
like
definitely.
impaled on it, and you're like, what the hell?
You're like frozen in fear, and then she just hits you with that passive,
Yeah.
and then you die.
That true damage nuke. Oh, we might
Sick.
be. So I think Gringo wins the the lesser scumbag of the top, as
Scott Evan.
didn't make us
Yeah,
pause for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think you could beat Evan's DC and feeding combo of scumbagginess.
He always DCs, man. I don't think there's a game where he doesn't.
Mate, well, he is playing from Singapore. He's the only one that isn't in Australia, so...
Oh, well.
We do have a Singaporean on our team. It's basically Korean, so you know.
So you're a multicultural team.
That's it. We are from all cultures.
Well,
Got
Evan's
Bogans,
in Ascension.
Bogans. Who's the Bogan on the team?
It would have to be in Ascension, but also Astro. It's like a mix of them, you know. That's how they
Jeez.
get along.
You've got to be good to be the other country's redneck. You've got to be really good. So, it looks like at the 35-minute mark, next level cat will pick up the Aegis, which will be very handy against the Ari and the Zyra. Possibly could have been picked up a little bit earlier, but whatevs. It's definitely going to help out now. That's like 5,000 gold worth of stats if his whole team's around him. And guess what just happened?
I'm surprised though that Shyvana didn't get Aegis or Aatrox, because normally junglers always get it back in season 3. But
Yeah, well, I guess we're facing some new times now, where the junglers can actually buy things. What's their gold at, actually? There is 11,500 on Aatrox, 12,700 on Shyvana. And that's definitely more than they'd normally have. They'd normally have about 9 or 10 at the moment.
yeah, because they just go tankiness and like when I play Lee Sin jungle, everyone expects you to just go all tanky, but
Yeah.
I love going Bloodburst or Last Whisper because like
People
Lee
don't
Sin,
expect you to
need
kick them
them.
for 2,000 damage.
Yeah, but then you do your combo and they're like, oh okay, yeah, continue.
Oi, Maka, how many doubles did you give me last game? Poor Maka. Man, the other day I was casting a game, and he had like literally 10 people all saying things about him.
Oh well, we all have our bad games.
Even
I
in
recall
the first game I did when they're Elysium Gaming Team 2, he did really well, and they were still ripping into him in the chat. He was playing Elysium, he was like making plays in all 3 lanes, and they were still having a go at him.
That would be something that would happen to me. Like, you know, there's always that one guy that the team picks on.
Oh, shots fired back from Gringo. He has nothing to say to someone who loses lane to him. Oh, fair enough. So, we may actually get some action now. We have the Guardian Angel up on Zed. He is going for a Ravenous Hydra, which will be his last item. He's going to have a lot of lifesteal.
They're pushing top together.
Yeah, look, the best scenario for Baylieve right now is just to push out their side lanes and hopefully just defend and wave clear as much as they can.
Yeah. Or maybe even
top
just
tower.
catch out.
But they can't even do that because Caitlyn has insane siege potential with Ari and
And then the
Bayleave's
pick-off
team
potential of the charm
Definitely.
and the root.
Definitely.
Oh,
and
here we go.
Bayleave
Catch
is a
it.
very...
Oh, are they going to go for it?
Oh,
the Caitlyn's staying in the corner, but yeah, Riven's just mobility is too high.
yeah, Riven's just a high skill cap champion. I shouldn't say that, should I?
You hear that, Gringo?
I'm letting my personality slip in there. I should be carefully neutral. Oh my
Oh
jeez.
my god!
We may just run out of force time, lads.
Let's... buddy.
Alright, let's just have a quick look at the items on each of the
I'm just
teams.
thinking I might go get something to eat since like, I'll probably come back. It will still be paused. You can FF
You
that.
can...
I hate when people get cocky because you can turn a game around no matter what. Like this game can be turned.
Oh,
around
this
easy.
game is balancing on a knife's edge
Yeah.
at the moment.
Because I've played so many games where everyone's just like, oh yeah, GG, FF20, blah blah blah, and in about like 30 minutes they turn it around and they win, and I'm just like, yeah, that's what you get for being cocky.
Yeah, and you call them all names under the sun. So, we're finally back in here. It looks like the banner of command will be utilized by Sunwa. I'm trying to find where it is. There it is in the bottom lane. We have a big creep going to be pushing out there. It's a very cheap item for 80 AP and 20% CDR. It's really good. As Innocentian going to run up, throw an axe, and continue on his merry way.
I'm hoping to see that next level cat actually uses his Kelly's Crucible right and in time. Because with most people, with most supports, I get it. They like not sure who to use it on.
Oh, this is very risky right now.
No wards.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we're looking at the vision for the blue team at the moment.
Spotted there.
Yeah, now they know that it is there. As Sunwa's going to sprint his way out. Innocentian runs into a trap. He's going to immediately pop the Ragnarok. A lot of damage going down onto him. Stranglethorn is going to zone the entire team out. Maka has gone all in as his team is trying to deal with peace. Maka going to be forced into the passive end.
Oh my god! You can see how much just peel Astro Boy is getting that. Jesus, Maka was trying to get at him. They're like, nope.
That was in a really good position though for the peel for Astro Boy. We'll just see it unfold right now. Deathify's coming in from the behind, so we'll see how that goes. There he goes, Dragon Ball.
Here we go.
Woodsy's on Astro, and Woodsy picks up the kill. Yeah, that's a very good team fight. Deathify picks up the kill on Desira.
Palin can't defend it against 5.
That was beautifully played by Baylieve, and McNugget's just chilling there.
That pause was sort of bullshit. I just have to say that.
Yeah, that was a bit of a dodgy pause.
I'm not sure whose pause it was. It was Will's pause. 400 ping, I swear. Seems legit.
I don't know.
His ping always spikes.
I feel like in certain aim he got caught out a little bit in that fight. Like 4 of them trying to deal with peace while Mac is just getting obliterated. And they still didn't pop it. They didn't even like damage him that much. As the looks like the blue team going to be.
They're all so mad. Like, why can't we all be
Yeah, Baron time is up in 30.
They probably
seconds,
want
so
more
they've all
time to
got
pause.
Yeah.
They haven't used all the time up.
That
Let's
mid
take a
time
look at that.
pause, it sort of let them have a look where everyone was and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ari.
Want to have a take a look at that team fight again to see how it unfolded?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do that. So, we'll jump back. Tell me if anything happens at live, guys. Waiting for the team fight to unfold here. So, it will start with the Olaf running into the trap here. As Sunwise going to sprint forward, Innocentian going to run into the trap here. He gets charmed up. He's going to pop the Ragnarok immediately. And the Stranglethorn's all but wasted with a nice disengage from the blue team. Peace going to come in, force a lot of cooldowns and attention to be blown to him. Meanwhile, Maka not doing much at all. He gets Innocentian's health down. Pause gets unpaused there, and I think the blue team had that from the start. I was like, Innocentian, man, he just went absolutely nuts with the drain tanking. Olaf gets very, very strong at low health, and Deathify going.
It's like interesting to see because finally Astro Boy's back and he's got some items, and it looks like he's going for a GA, or at least I think a GA. Can't guess too early.
He might actually go QSS because he's very confident with that item.
Thinking. Yeah, because I know Bryce. Well, yeah, you know him too. He's really good at carry and uses activations really well. And with Vayne, just there's no stopping him.
His Vayne is just next level.
Yeah.
It's one of his best champions,
Yeah.
and I love it when I play Vayne and Thresh bot lane with him. It's one of my favourite combos. Just the amount of CC and lockdown that you can get on a single player.
When she gets sick,
Oh,
she's
McNugget,
just,
I thought he was going to get caught there. He was in a very precarious position.
And see, right now they've got the Z split pushing bot. Nobody currently.
Yeah, it's been like that all game.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no one on. Their
Oh, the
team
engage is
doing
going to go forward
Oh.
from the insert name here, guys. Instantly pick off next level cat. Who
I think next level cat DC'd or something. You're just standing there.
He just got caught, I think.
So he's in attention now.
Oh, he just went there.
Yep, he just blew up.
Yeah, okay, now that's unfair taking advantage of the stick.
Oh,
That's pretty BM.
hopefully
guess
purple
they
team backs out as well.
That pause they did before, that makes up for it, I guess.
Zed should be actually tactical.
Nah, he needs some backup. They can't defend it by
Looks like
themselves.
purple team going to give them the same courtesy. Oh no, it looks like the blue team going to try and take advantage of it. A lot of damage going down onto McNugget. He will get popped there. No, it is secured by Deathify in the end as the purple team in full disengage mode at the moment. So the insert name here, guys, trying to return the favor, and they get punished for it very hard. Charm gonna hit Deathify in the face, and the Blade Torment. Nice grasping roots comes out of the Zyra, played by Sunwa.
In a
And
way,
And they're looking for
even
Baron.
though like they in Ascension DC'd, it was still worth it because they got another inhibitor. Now they have two of them, and they only have the one.
Yeah, they've traded one inhibitor for one, and now they're making a play on Baron, which is very nice at this point in time, just extending that gold lead.
So I guess in a way,
that was close.
oh, you should have seen the other Baron still. Zyra stole overall.
Yeah, I saw that one. That was very nice, but yeah, Maka just
That's
gets
a sucker.
taken down just then.
That was close, but he had Smite up. So I'm sure his fan club will love that one when they see that.
Is that you, Saint? Is that you?
Oh. Okay, so McNugget is going to now respawn, working on a Bork, which with the amount of dive that's going on will be very handy. Pieces Guardian Angel has not yet been popped, and he's full build. I mean, he could maybe sell the Black Cleaver for something else. Probably not the best of ideas, though. He could go maybe Ghostblade or something instead. Oh, actually, they got a full AD
right.
team. What am I talking about?
Yeah, Sasuke was right. Vayne went to QSS. That's gonna be weird now because, like, with the fresh Mika's Crucible, they're gonna have to, like, if they time that really well, yeah, she's not gonna be able to get stunned at all.
I don't think Thresh is living long enough to do it, though.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure. Like, I think he sort of like DC'd or lagged a little bit because he just stood there. But then, well, it's obvious that in Ascension DC. But I'm surprised they haven't paused it yet.
I think they're trying to adhere to the running out of pause time. Just trying to play by that rule.
Yeah, it's about 10 minutes left.
Wait, I think that ward has missed the bush that
Oh,
next
it-
level cat is in.
I actually wouldn't know because ever since they've changed the
Yeah, it's
brushes,
missed it.
so
He's
weird.
missed it. He has missed that ward.
I'm sure you've done that before, Frozen King.
Mate, I love
Haven't we
doing
all?
that.
We've all been there.
Yeah. So that dragon gonna be
No,
picked
I
up.
just tend to, when that happens, I just tend to stare at it and I'm like, really? Did I just do that?
You do a Scara?
Sometimes I actually quit. I actually will quit the game if it's like really bad.
Well, that
While
seems
Baylieve
reasonable.
takes the dragon and extends their gold lead even more. And with the Season 4 changes, the dragon's worth more and more gold and experience as the game goes
I've
on.
seen that. I killed it dragon before at like 40 minutes. I think it was worth like 300 gold.
So it's a very nice objective to
Yeah, 'cause-
maintain.
Like normally late game, you're like dragons are worth nothing, no point in it. But now it is actually up there in gold now. I don't know if the same is with Baron.
Yeah, in Ascension's just chilling in the base, being Olaf, doing nothing.
No,
Being
Baron is
sensitive.
Baron's still the same. They were considering a change where they made it so you do more damage to towers and stuff instead of the combat stats. But it just became a split push fest, so it's still the AD and AP.
Definitely, yeah.
So we'll have to see what goes.
I'm interested to see the next team fight though, because I reckon what's her name? Okay.
Look, let's just take a look at their GAs, because Evan probably won't be in this fight, so Innocential's out. We've got Woodsy with a GA, and Caitlyn does not have one. Riven's got hers.
Can we
Really?
pause the user age? Yeah, like I'm surprised they haven't tried to take advantage of the.
Oh my god. I
Well,
may just need
Oh,
to.
15 minutes, we were wrong.
Oh. I'm surprised they didn't take advantage of it because I'll be honest, if it was me and it was a serious game, I probably would.
That's probably
But,
the difference between you and them, buddy.
Well,
I
they
just,
took advantage of it before, but I guess it's fair for the pause that Peace did in
I'm
that
trying
team
to
fight.
message my team to get Evan's password so I can hop on his account, but doesn't seem to be happening.
Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing suspicious about him suddenly going into Australia, according to Riot.
Production.
It's like, wait a second, he just moved a bajillion kilometers in a minute. Okay, so it's interesting that I'm Woodsy started off with the Cage's Lucky Pick, or whatever it's called now.
Yeah, the new one of it. Weird that they
I think
changed it.
in between the creep waves he was getting a little bit extra gold by autoing the Z. Of course he
Yeah.
was lagging, but he's done a good job in catching up. Despite Peace being 430 CS up, he's worth
Wow.
19,000. He's almost at 20,000 net worth.
So yeah, that gold per 10 item that he's picked up, the Frostfang, That's netted him 964
Oh, jeez.
passive and 308 tribute gold. So that's what, about 1.2k extra gold. And when did he pick that up? Do you guys reckon?
I just
Did he
He
pick
started
that
it.
early?
yeah,
First
he
item.
started with it.
He started with it. So 1.3k. Let me do some quick mathematics.
Here we go, mathematician.
So we got 1,300 divided by how many minutes in the game? 44. So he's earning an extra 30 gold a minute.
Oh, he's rolling in the money.
Money. Oh no, wait. Money in the bank. In the 80s.
Unless it, yeah. I'm going straight.
I think
to
we
the
might need to
bank.
tell the teams, like, as soon as In Ascension's in, unpause and all just YOLO down the mid lane. First one to score wins.
Yeah, but I'm just looking at the Pace gold versus Woodsy gold, and yeah, Pace has been split pushing crazy at 400.
Oh, Woodsy's been lagging a fair bit. Like, he
Yeah.
was really early.
This is another problem with my team. They don't have good internet.
I do, but I'm not in your team anymore. I think I was in your team when you played from. No, when I did. Really don't remember. I know, but we're starting to run out of floor time.
Yes, then I'll get interesting. And
Something
by
will have to
interesting,
happen.
we mean Baylieve will start losing.
Oh, you say they carry all the time. I mean, if In Ascension's not there feeding them more gold.
That is a bonus. Not gonna
8
lie.
of 2 point, actually.
A summoner.
There we go.
Sorry, I'm back.
He's back.
Alright, let's get this show on the road. Let's get to a conclusion.
It is way past my bedtime already. I'm sitting in my PJs currently and just chilling back on this amazing game of pause.
Well, I'm eating South Snap.
Oh, well, fair enough. So, we can see
I didn't
the...
eat over being fat, sorry.
I'm not fat.
I'm just heavy weighted.
Okay, so QSS has been picked up by McNugget XD. He will be able to cleanse the death mark now. Probably should have gone Hourglass for some swag factor, but going to decide to go with that item. And...
Definitely, I do believe Hourglass on Caitlyn is the preferred choice on most.
Oh man, have you seen Hourglass on Graves? No one
Oh,
sees
wow.
that coming.
You just ult and then do it, and then you just like have your gun holding it in midair.
Yeah.
It's just swag. And you're just the golden statue.
Almost as good as when you're QQing on Lee Sin and you thingo in midair.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Maka could get caught out here. He's next to
Oh.
a ward. Does smite the big golem away and get out of there.
Have you seen any APs in Chows lately?
No.
Oh yes, I
Yeah,
personally
I-
love to run support APs in Zao.
No, I mean top lane.
Oh,
If,
Yeah,
if,
I
you,
know
if you
it's
can't
not
do
the-
2,000 damage in one hit, you're not going to kill him.
is this while you're playing Be a Man from Mulan in the
Oh, hell yeah.
background? That's how you unleash the full power of Xin.
Everyone
Wow.
underestimates Xin Chao. Like, I reckon he's the best champ, but yeah,
What's the? Oh yes, the inhib's up. That's why there is a little gathering in the mid lane. Something's about to break out, lads.
Yeah, Baylieve is knocking on the front door at the moment. We'll have to see what starts off the fight. There are plants there. They're going to get taken away. In Ascension, man, he's got balls of steel. Which I guess he'd have to put up with this computer that he's got, or the internet. As-
Ari Charm was down just then, and that's his.
Oh,
yeah,
Maka is going to go in. He's going to pop the ultimate there. Stranglethorns goes off, separates the blue team piece. Is getting CC'd up there. The QSS is going to be used much too early by McNugget, and he will end up falling. In Ascension, going to tank up the tower here. Piece going to eventually fall. It is currently a 1-for-1. No, it is. Oh, the.
GAs are still up on Riven and Ari. That was actually really well played by Baylieve with how they.
Oh.
Still not over, and that may have been a bit of a problem. But Astro Boy's doing some nice kiting right now, and Deathify still with the ulti. They may still look to engage.
We'll have to see if
Oh, nice charm by Woodsy, but
QSS is available for Astro Boy here. I am Woodsy. He does have the GA available in
Oh,
Ascension.
then there's top lane. The top lane that's getting pushed really
yeah,
hard.
they're late.
Oh,
to being
jeez.
so it's
Oh,
gonna work
the
out
siege
right
minion. There you go,
Yeah,
boys.
just a
The
couple of
Minions.
minions.
If you're
The
playing an AP
minions.
support, get Banner a command, because it's really overpowered.
I'm not sure what this blue cannon minion is doing. He is not deciding to move up.
Are
He
you a
has a
bit
mind of
annoyed
his
at him?
own.
Oh, there we go. Deathify to save the day, potentially. Yes, he will get it in time. Looks like insert name here, going to use the space they won to farm out. As Baron's actually up in foot. It feels like he's should have been up a couple hours ago.
Oh wait, we've already gone through a couple of hours of pause time. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting.
35 seconds until he respawns. Is Innocentian going to go back to the base? Does he get his render runes? He does indeed.
See, like that fight, in Ascension, he just ghosted Alden, went straight onto Caitlyn, no one's stopping him.
Yeah, in Ascension and Peace, they both ran
Wait,
straight onto the Caitlyn.
I just realised, everyone on Baylieve has a Bork other than support.
It's only a matter of time before Bork Thresh becomes new meta.
Oh,
It
he's
already is.
the way this game's going. He's going to have time to get one. As
I really
Only
like that new
generate-
item. I really like that new item, Talisman of Ascension. Now it's actually really good for supports.
it's much more cost efficient than Shirelia's on top
Yeah.
of keeping its
And-
GP10.
Yeah, when I was playing ARAM when like I first updated, and I seen that Shirelia's in, and I was like, wait, what? Because I seen that it said like if being near or something, you get gold. So I was like, ooh, I'm gonna be getting money, and then yeah, it didn't end up being a good item for me in ARAM. Yeah, like, just I reckon every support should have it early. Because, yeah, it's good.
Oh god, I think another pause is coming up, lads.
Please,
Oh
no.
jeez.
I'm calling it right now. There's another pause coming up.
Yeah.
I've been messaged. Grim, get on Evan account, please. FFS.
Evan DC, yeah.
Yep.
I just feel sorry for poor Innocentian.
I don't.
Chuck me past. We don't know it. Oh man, this is amazing.
Well, now we're up to the 10 minutes that we thought we were at before.
Evan told me this story. He went to talk to a computer tech to see what an issue of his computer is, and some of the parts in his computer, they don't sell that part anymore, so he can't actually repair his computer.
Oh jeez.
It's that old. Oh, they're looking to remake.
We don't want to
but-
win. This is
That'd
You
be
want
the
to
most
practice, it's
anticlimactic thing of all time.
Macca's not happy.
You can
I'm
forfeit
not
now,
putting
says
this
Astro Boy.
result in my resume. What?
Oh.
A summoner
I
Oh,
reckon-
now we're going to another DC.
You know what I reckon they should do? Is just unpause, have the purple team swarm in Ascension, and see if Baylieve can defend him.
Oh, that would be a sick game mode. Oh, Death of Fires even disconnect.
Yeah.
I want to miss my.
Sunwhite being a little bit graphic in what he wants to be doing. Oh, Baron has actually spawned, so this could be a opportunity for insert name here.
He wants to fist his 4 hashes. That's very interesting.
Oh, looks like the unpause will go out in Ascension.
Beautiful.
Is he? No, I think he's just running back to the base. Okay, there you go.
I think they're talking about ass fisting. I'm not sure.
Yeah, let's not go there. So, looks like Sunwa is going to be pushing out the waves here as Baron is starting to fall lower and lower with all the damage that is available. Can the blue team get this? No. Macca will get the smite off, and the last members of Baylieve are forced to back out for the time being.
Now that's what you call taking advantage of a DC.
I'm pretty sure Baylieve would have gone right for it if insert name here didn't.
Yeah, exactly. But still. Oh well, you gotta play the game like you should, I guess.
Okay, so we see the Sunfire Cave has been picked up by Next Level Cat. Really nice to see the supports actually getting some items for themselves. DFG picked up by Sunwa, so it's going to be able to burst someone down. It's probably to try and help burn down Peace, whose Guardian Angel doesn't actually have one. He's sold it for a Randuin's, which is very smart against the Caitlyn Riven Aatrox combo, as the Guardian Angel for Riven is still available. Dragon going to be taken out, and the game still isn't ending, fellas.
I think he sold his GA because it was down, was it?
Yeah.
Because that's what some people actually do, and they just have so much gold. Just goes down, and they're like, yeah, you know what? Don't want it anymore.
Yeah, he's got 1100 right now, and he's still farming for some reason. Oh no.
I don't know what he does it all the time. Oh, spell shield, big, fancy feel.
Oh well,
I was
there you
just
go.
looking over DFG, and it says it increases subsequent magic damage taken to the target by 20%. So if you use 2 DFGs on one person, it's a unique active, so
yeah.
it'll still only be 20%. So I'm not sure what they're looking to do here. Maybe burst down 2 separate people.
I'd say Ari's running in trying to burst down Astro Boy, whereas Sunwhite's staying back next to Kate trying to burst down Peace.
Yeah.
Have you seen how they bring out the 5v5 same champion?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I had a play of this while they are...
Oh, Spirit Rush has been blown
running
by I Am Woodsy, and he does miss the charm. Although that will buy them space to get the inhib. And will they back out here? Macca, is he going to turn around? He does. Gets a beautiful knock up onto Astro Boy, but immediately gets out of there. Stranglehold is going to go down. Peace gets on to the Caitlyn. The death mark is going to be cleansed. Their Sunmark going to eventually fall to the Rampaging Dragon. As Astro Boy going to pick up Riven there, and Astro Boy, he will manage to avoid the charm for now. It is a 1 for 2 in Bayley's favour, but their base is getting pushed. Deathify, he has a Guardian Angel now. He should be able to defend this, despite him being 1v3ing at the moment. He forces them back in time for the Thresh, and Astro Boy to respawn. Successful defense when all is said and done.
Considering that was a 4v5, they actually played that really well.
Yeah. That was a great knock-up from Macca, and then great reaction from Baylieve.
I'm not exactly sure why Ari blew her Spirit Rush so early in that fight. If she had that up, maybe...
I think he wants to get out of here. He's been in this game for about 100 minutes.
Yeah, we're well into the hour.
Oh, hell yeah.
Game.
Oh, what is this we? Mr. gets home 50 minutes into the game.
50 minutes, excuse
Whoa,
me.
52
It actually...
minutes.
And they are looking to push mid. This is a very nice... While Astro Boy goes a little bit ham on the Kate and takes a
Oh,
bullet to
jeez.
the face.
That maybe I Am Woodsy. Is he going to go in? Knock up. Oh, beautiful flay from
Beautiful
next level
fight.
Cat. But Pelt over Piece maybe got going to get the snipe off. How long is he down for? 60 seconds they have until
This
Astro
may
Boy...
just be the GG.
Oh, this may be the beginning of the end here. Peace has gone off to a side lane. He does have the GA though. Deathify also has his GA. He's got the Bork and Triforce, which is all you need to do a lot of damage. As Sunwa and Gringo look like they're going to push out the bottom lane. Push going strong in the mid. Bayleave are only 3 men strong at the moment. Will they be able to hold off here, fellas? We're going to find out. With they've got a couple of Guardian Angels against a couple more Guardian Angels.
So guys, tell me your longest game. What's the longest game you've ever played?
I think I was in a 92-minute game.
Oh, mine's like 75.
Oh, it looks like the ultimate going to go off from Aatrox. Mixed Nugget gets pulled in, gets the death mark on. He's going to QSS that off. And it does get cleansed. Beautiful Stranglethorns. I Am Woodsy's going to Spirit Rush in here. And it will be enough to pop the Guardian Angel of Deathify. Double kill for the Ari. Deathify going to fall there. And insert name here. Going to take the game away after a very unfortunate disconnect by In Ascension. Dragon's Ascent going to go off. And the Nexus will explode as Peace leaves the game.
I think that's another DC, lads. I think we're going to have another pause.
That ruins it. The DC, in Ascension, they could have won.
It was
that
a very
if
well played
had it.
game, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll quickly name an MVP before I finally turn off the stream, which has, this is a 1.1 gigabyte video. So, a lot of content here. Who are we nominating for MVP here, guys?
You go first. Dill?
What do you think, Donga? Oh, okay. I'm going first. I would like to hand it to Peace on the Zed. I think he really did a good job at pressuring, and he did what he needed to in the fights. He forced magic resist items on a team who's against full AD comps. He forced 2 QSSs, or Mercurial Scepter, and he just put so much pressure on the team that despite the purple team having the advantage early on, he kind of kept them at bay while his team caught up. You had the Astro Boy free farming. He was doing ridiculous damage in fights, but 4v5 they just couldn't pull it away. Despite being on the losing team, I'd like to give it to Peace.
Well, I agree with you, but if I give it to him, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, it's because you know him and stuff." So I'm gonna go with what's his name?
Apparently, we're giving Olaf MVP and then reporting him.
Yeah, I reckon my MVP
Wonder if we
would
can
be
do that.
Woodsy
Oh,
because
whoops.
like he was laggy at the start, but he still kept up really well, and yeah, he just played well throughout it.
Okay, what do you think, Mr. Sasuke?
Probably. Yeah, I don't want to be biased towards my own team.
See,
but
that's
probably...
exactly what I thought. But no, it's gotta be honest, dude.
Yeah, honest opinion, it would have to be the Zed. He forced the Caitlyn to build so defensively just to protect herself from the damage that he deals. So yeah, I'd have to give it to Peace.
Okay, so
Insane
congratulations,
farm,
Peace.
Oh, I guess I have to give it to him too.
Okay, you've been outruled, Donga. That is a democracy. So
that is honorary MVP though to Olaf for the insane DC plays.
psyching the enemy out, they never know if he's actually there or not, if they're being bad-mannered or not. So, thank you very much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cold Blood, Frozen King, and Donga Dill signing out.
This is